guys, it's Juanita.
And Alyssa.
And today we're going to be reacting to Flash Season 3, Episode 7, called Killer Frost. Today, we're home from break, celebrating Thanksgiving. We're at my house, so new environment.
Different walls.
Green walls.
Yes.
I want to repaint so bad.
It'll happen one day.
Like 2 weeks. I'm determined.
Mm-hmm.
What happened last week?
Okay. Savitar, Wally possibly, most likely getting his powers, and Caitlin realizing that she is going to become Killer Frost. And whether that means she's good or evil remains to be seen. Most likely evil. And we saw her having her cool fight with Vibe sometime in the future. So
well,
that's
we don't
exciting.
know if he was bad.
Exactly. That's why I was like, we don't know who's good or bad technically.
Yeah. Joe had a date.
That ended well. Also, HR tried to steal his date, so that didn't go great.
So, like, an interesting conversation I was having with a classmate, they were talking about, like, Savitar, and they're like, he was like, oh, how come nobody can see him? I was like, you have to have the speed force.
I don't think people got that. Or someone in our comments said, Barry can see him because he's fast. I don't know, because he has speed. It was something like that. Either way.
Yeah. He just looks cool. He just didn't look human.
He looked kind of like a You know what he looked like? Ultron. Oh, Age of Ultron. I was like, Ultron. That's what he looked like.
He kind of did look like Ultron.
He looks like a transformer.
But he's like really fast because it looks like little snaps of like.
Well, he's the supposed god of speed.
But he's human in the comics, right?
Maybe that's his shell. I don't know.
Maybe that's his husk that he needs to.
Ooh, interesting.
Hopefully Wally's out of it, unless he's gonna become a beautiful butterfly.
He looked like he was in a tree trunk.
A nasty one. So for this episode, my grandmother's gonna watch with us. She's a fan too, so you see a lady over here. That's her. Okay, so let's watch the episode.
He is ugly looking.
Where are they? He's just dragging him. Which one is that? That's Savitar dragging Barry.
He's whipping Barry around like a rag doll.
He's fine.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
What?
I promise.
Oh, thank God.
I'm pretty sure we would have seen that.
You should probably go see him.
She's been holding out.
Savitar.
Get searching.
Well, Draco.
Well, at least he's getting a fought.
So they don't know why she took Julian.
No, they don't. We've been through too much together to let each other down now. Please, let me help you.
Like you helped your mother.
Okay.
Or Wally. Or me.
She went there.
Messing with everyone's lives, wrecking everything, and we're left behind to pick up the pieces from your mistakes. Some things you break can't be put back together.
I can fix this.
Oh, like you fixed Cisco's family? You didn't tell Cisco that you screwed him worst of all, did you? You hear that, Cisco? Dante was alive, healthy and happy until Barry created Flashpoint. When he released his thing, that's what killed him. Barry is the reason your brother is dead.
Albert's down. Shoot her!
What the hell's going on?
Something deep inside her has been awoken.
That severed your triceps, sir. Even with your healing abilities, it'll take 4 hours to regenerate. Don't follow me.
Maybe I did. Cisco.
No,
Hey, man.
Look at HR in the corner like,
Is she lying?
Oh, this soul going so bad.
No. You're sorry. You killed my brother. He was here
Maybe he's gonna
He's
turn evil
alive.
too.
until you created Flashpoint. Until you did this.
oh my gosh, this episode.
This is like heartstrings are being
I don't
pulled.
even know how to feel right now. All I know is Caitlin is out there. We need to find her. Can we do that?
Of course, he's supposed to hold on to the last thing he can at this point.
Well, Wally's
I have
still in the
Julian's
coma.
computer.
Well, he's fine.
Caitlin had him look up.
Are you serious?
She's like, I'm not getting out of bed.
Yeah, it does say it. Oh, I thought she killed him for a minute. I couldn't see.
What should I say? Kim Frost.
That makes you think, like, what if my neighbor is a part of a cult?
Right?
What if Eddie across the street is a part of a cult?
Like, how do you get wrapped up in that? It's like, yeah, I serve the speed god.
Woo!
I'm sorry, Caitlin.
That was cold flesh. But this is colder.
That's the kiss of death, right? So this is cold, right?
Let me go, and I will leave you to your sad and miserable lives.
Girl, you got one too. Woo!
Come on, Wally.
Joe did that.
Yeah, Joe was like, I can't wait.
He's like, we're opening it.
You know, like when you open
Consequences
your Christmas
be
presents the day
damned.
before. I can't wait. He's not gonna be good, that's why.
I know.
Since they opened it early.
He has his powers, though.
He shouldn't have opened it.
What is he doing?
It's gonna be alright.
You want to fight, Flash?
No, I'm not. There is one thing you can do for me, mate.
Uh-oh.
Everything. Quit.
What?
One. Tender your resignation from the Central City Police Department, effective immediately.
Where are you supposed to get money from?
Yeah.
He was there before you.
The unexplained absences, the constant disregard for the rules and regulations, but your moral compass is broken, my friend.
He's such a goody two-shoes.
I point blank refuse.
I'm so emotional that if I had this power, I would probably kill this. I'll literally kill
Some
him.
things, friendship is
This lab is your life.
You're God.
Oh.
Both of you. Wally and Caitlin.
This is your just comeuppance, huh, Julian?
Only together can we bring about my return.
Boy, why? You said Barry has a loose moral compass.
I'm also agree that dude looks cool. And that one thing, he looks cool.
Become my servant.
He is alchemy! You said that last week as a joke!
I knew it because he wasn't around. I was like, he's not just hanging out with his girlfriend.
I thought he was.
I was like, it's impossible, that's too obvious. Melissa was like, yeah, it's a joke.
No, I thought he was.
So, you were right, but you didn't know you were.
I didn't even remember I said last week.
I wish I might import the clip where you're like, seems fishy.
Why didn't you never listen?
Yeah, we went straight to voicemail.
Ain't that fishy?
Alright, let's move out.
Get safe. See you in a few.
There's no way he's alchemy, right?
I don't think so, that's too obvious.
I know, right? Was it not suspicious that like he was gone all episode when all the alchemy stuff was happening, even though he was supposed to be with the CSI, and he's talking about Barry, you need to quit. You don't show up on time. You don't do this. You don't do that. You have a loose moral compass. Someone's projecting.
Grandma, what'd you think?
I kind of thought that he was.
We gave you the idea just because he was someone new.
He was new, but he just always seemed to have it out for Barry.
And
For
he
no
just
good
didn't
reason.
like metas though, but alchemy gives people powers.
Yeah. But that was a front. He don't like metals.
Metas. I mean, it's a good front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was hiding it in the lab all the time. Barry, you must not have been cleaning. Cause, you know,
Yeah.
you would have, if you were cleaning, you would have accidentally run upon it, you know?
Or is he the new alchemy, maybe?
Maybe something happens to the old alchemy.
Because that was at the hospital where he was like, become my follower. So, okay, we're gonna need
I
a
think he
flashback
was
or
him
something.
all along.
I think it was him all along.
Mm-hmm.
I'm unclear. And I'll leave it at that. Because I don't want people yelling at me in the
He
comments.
seemed like he didn't want to be though.
But he like ran to him. Once he heard that voice, he was out.
Yeah.
Usually, in what we've seen so far, when they hear the voice, they get like scared and they're like, "What's going on?" He heard that voice. He hopped out of bed like it was Christmas
True.
morning.
But he also
It
knew.
seemed like
Was
he
he
didn't
running
want
to or running from?
He ran straight to him in the parking lot.
It's,
He had
That's
no
true.
choice. The thing was there.
But he knew where to run to. Well,
Yeah.
that's also.
But he knows about the meta cases and that they start hearing him beforehand. And we also know that he's wanted powers because he was like, if I had that chance, I would be doing something, blah, 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 blah. Like, he's talked about that before. That he would do the greater good. You really think Savitar's the greater good, though? Maybe your compass is more off than you think.
Killer Frost. So I don't even know. It just she went off the wall.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh no, Wally out."
Like, after she froze Savitar, like, that just tipped her off the
Yeah.
deep end. And, like, she went, like, off.
You can like notice when she talks, there's like this weird sound around it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That wasn't how I thought it was going to end, though. I thought she was going to fully go. But I guess they're trying to drag it out a little longer, which fair, fine. Everyone's been waiting to see her, though, as Killer Frost on this Earth, though, since, like, before the show even premiered, I remember. Because when they were just casting for the show, they were talking about they were casting someone called Caitlin Snow, and, like, anyone who's read the comics knew, like, that's Killer Frost. That's a big deal. So people have been waiting a really long time for this. I think it paid off.
Yeah.
It was a good episode. It was really good.
No, when she said those things.
Yeah,
oh,
that was
geez.
really, really cruel.
Her heart had frozen. at that
Yes,
point.
at that point.
When she said those things, I was like, "It's over. It's over."
Well, to a
Especially
certain
coming from
degree,
a
it's
friend.
still over as far as Barry and Cisco is concerned. Cisco
Yeah.
is still
Yeah.
highly upset.
Yeah. Which yeah. That.
That was where we started this season, and it got better, and now we're back here. And it's like
Yeah,
two
'cause they
steps
were living
forward,
with each other.
2 steps
Where you
back.
gonna live now, Barry? Cisco don't like you.
He don't have a job. He don't have a house. He has a girlfriend and a dad, though, so I guess that's going. He's gonna live in Star Labs, guys, because that's the only place he can work now.
With HR.
Oh, wouldn't that be a fun comedy show? Them living as roommates.
And then Joe opening the husk before. Just, it's like when you take your cake out of the oven
Early in
before.
Too early, Joe. Too early.
Well, they fixed it once they had to get Caitlin because she's the only one that could fix it.
That scene with her and Barry, her scenes with Barry were good this episode. She gave him the kiss of death, and he turned like bluer than I don't know what, like bluer than the sky. He was blue.
Bluer than the girl in Willy Wonka.
Yes, there's a good one. And then there's a scene where he let her out, and he's like, "Go ahead, kill me." I was like,
I guess you just trust her.
I
He able
really,
to trust
you know what?
Chance.
HR did say that his superpower, like his real superpower isn't speed, it's hope. And I guess I can see that with that, because he had hope in her and he believed that she wouldn't kill him. Like, he strongly believed that.
Well, I didn't have that much hope that she might not have killed him.
I didn't either. Barry did, though.
Yeah, because
I didn't think she was.
really.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just felt it. I
Yeah.
You know, I could see into the future.
You know what? Also, she had almost killed him already twice this episode.
Right,
so,
right.
so it's the rules of three. Either
Yeah.
she was actually going to kill him or she wasn't going to try at all. I mean, also, that would have just ended this entire show. Like, yeah. I always like when Kevin Smith directs.
Oh yeah, he
They're
did.
always-
That's why it was so
Yeah.
good.
It always looks really good. Like, The Flash always looks really good when Kevin Smith directs because he has a really nice, like, style and he does stuff really well. And also, they always give him really good episodes that he directs. Whoever wrote this episode did a really good job. There was a lot of, like, parts going on and they were connected pretty well. Like, it all came together pretty well because there was just a lot happening. So, next week is the giant 4-part crossover happening. We are not going to be reacting to any other of the shows besides Flash, mostly because we don't watch them on the regular, but we will be watching them for context, so we'll know what's happening and what's going on, and we'll probably talk about the whole crossover thing in the beginning of the week after. So we'll talk about the whole crossover event the week after it happens, so we'll talk about it, definitely. But we will still be reacting to The Flash.
Yeah. So see you next week.
Peace.